Hi, good morning and good evening, everyone. So in this session, we will see we have finished 20 sessions till now. In these 20 sessions, we will see what we have completed because from August 1st, Swapna will be coming for advanced sessions. This is summary of this session, all sessions which we have covered now. If you have complete understanding of these 10 concepts, that is all summary of these 20 sessions. I have listed like 10. Our entire sessions are moving around these 10 concepts only. So if you observe this sequence, do you have idea on completely what is this region, instance, arc, object, record, field? Do you have idea? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
So what is record ID? What is record ID?
It is a unique ID for that particular record. It has 15 digits.
Is it visible to user?
Yeah, when we click on the record, we can see the record ID in the URL.
So is this field is mandatory for any object?
Yeah, like we don't have to create anything. Salesforce creates it.
Okay. What is object ID?
Yeah, it is a 3-digit ID, and it is unique as well to a particular object.
This object ID is available for both standard and custom objects or only for standard objects?
Only for standard object.
Is it correct, Lakshmi or Amala or somebody else? Harshini.
So for a custom objects also, Salesforce creates it internally.
Every object and record, even when you are creating record, it will generate ID internally. If you create any object, like if you want to access the record, you have to access through object only. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it is custom or standard object, object ID will be there. What is arg ID?
It is a 15-digit ID.
Hemant is saying something. Hemant? Yeah, what is arg ID?
Yeah, it is a 15-digit ID. It starts with 00D.
So what is meaning of creating arg? When we get arg, so how organizations get arg? Or when we create developer edition, creating arg means what? Puneet, Basan.
Creating a user. When user is created, Salesforce generates an org ID of 15 digits.
Okay. One arg contains how many users? Arg contains how many users?
One.
Is it correct?
One organization will contain many users.
Arg means what? What exactly arg? Where all our data is stored. We have created applications, objects, we have created records, right?
Yes.
So in the arg, all data is stored or somewhere else?
In
It is
org.
stored or
In org only.
So arg contains how many types of memory space?
two types, file storage and data storage.
So creating arg means what now?
Creating a user ID, allocating a memory space.
Creating user means what? Like now you have created one Salesforce developer edition account.
Yeah.
When you go to real time, you are now, your profile is system administrator, right?
Yeah.
So when you join in the organization, what profile you will have? You will go to Salesforce job. They allocate project to you. You are only one user in the project.
Multiple users will be there.
So creating user and arg is not same, right?
Yeah.
There are multiple users in the project.
Yeah.
For example, now which edition you will use in the real time?
Unlimited.
How organization will get licenses for us? Puneet, how organization will get licenses for us? Basan, Geeta.
Depending upon the application, like sales, service, that type of
What is cost of unlimited edition?
cost.
It is based on the license and usage of memory. The cost is calculated.
So unlimited edition cost is $300. So this is $300. You are going to use unlimited edition. So here, what is the price? See this. You understood this, right?
Yes.
USD 300 US dollars per user per month,
Per month.
billed annually.
Yeah.
Now I have 20 users for a project. Now Salesforce, how much IT organization has to pay to Salesforce? How they will calculate? One user is
300,
300
20,
6,000.
6,000.
into 12. This is for one user, right?
Yes.
Because you have to pay annually. They don't accept if you say I will take only for 1 month. Now 20 users.
So 20 into 300 into 12.
6,000. 6,000 into 12, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They have to pay
72,000.
per year. So how much memory space is allocated now? In unlimited edition, for one user, how much memory space is allocated? How much memory space is allocated? For how much memory space is allocated for developer edition?
So 20 MB file space and 5 MB data space.
It is 20 MB.
Yeah, and 5 MB data space.
5 MB.
For unlimited, it is 10 and 10. 10 data space, 10.
10 GB, 10 GB, right?
Yeah.
Now, how much GB is allocated for 20 users? They take
20 into storage.
how much here?
200 for unlimited.
Now they have, it is right? Everybody agree with this, right? Punit,
Yes.
Basan Gowda, Harshini, Lakshmi, Amala,
Yes, sir.
Hemant.
Yes.
So now
Yes.
this memory storage is full. They use all the memory space. What they can do now? What what organization has to do? In developer edition, they have allocated 5 MB and 20 MB. Once this space is full, what we can do? Can we extend this? Can we extend this memory space?
Yeah.
In developer edition,
Oh no, developer we cannot do.
can't to extend, right?
Yeah.
But in a unlimited edition,
Yeah, we can extend it.
you have to pay and extend.
Extend.
So creating arg means allocating memory space. For one organization, for one client, how many args will be there? For
One org.
One client will have one org.
So how many users will be there? If you consider 20 users are in the same org, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
These users will have different profiles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, different profiles.
So based on your profile, you can access the application.
Yeah.
So that is done. Now, in one instance, how many args will be there? In one instance. In one instance, how many args? Salesforce allocate memory space for how many args?
8,000 to 10,000 clients.
8,000 to 10,000. So where are these instances?
In database.
Which database?
Region, under region.
In what regions?
Three
Yes.
regions.
What is
regions.
your instance name?
ANA for North America, AP for Asia Pacific.
What is your instance?
It is
AP.
NA 210. NA 210.
It is you site or you are just saying?
It's my developer.
Okay. For Lakshmi or Amala?
Amala.
Lakshmi, what is your instance? What is your instance name?
Instance. Yes. Asia.
Did you see any time your instance name?
No.
Okay. Hemant, did you see? Harshini? Masan Gowda, what is your instance? Puneet? So we have to see our instance, right? Where you can see instance, Amala?
Under the user, under our username.
Is it under user or two are there? One is organization profile, second one is user profile.
It is organization profile.
We can see in organization profile. How to go to organization profile?
Setup
Okay.
and
There is option called
company information.
company information. So in interview, they will ask suddenly, what is your instance?
Okay.
If your client is in your resume, if your client is in America, you have to say one number from North America.
NA.
If your client is in Asia, you have to say one number from AP. If it is from your client is in Europe, you have to say one number. But what is these numbers? So how many regions are there now?
Three
Three
regions.
regions.
North America. Because you have to know these. These are very important. You need to understand what internally. In interview, they don't ask you directly what is region, what is organization ID. They don't ask like this. They ask like this. They ask in different way.
European, Middle East.
Region, Europe or Middle East.
Middle East.
Asia Pacific. So now, how many are there in North America region?
221.
NA,
NA 221.
NA 02, NA 220, right?
220. Yeah, 220. Yeah.
In Europe region,
EU 0 to EU 48.
in Asia Pacific region,
AP 0 to AP 28.
so here total 221.
Yeah.
If they ask in interview, you have to say some number. You don't need to think about what is our instance name.
Okay.
One of the, but don't sell initial numbers because we don't keep those. Like you can start from NA 110 or something like that. Here
Okay.
EU 25 or AP 10 to 28. You can say like that, because old clients, so we might have old client details. We don't put those details in our resume. We don't know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
because after they take interview for 45 minutes, they just want to test. What is your region, they will ask. Next, what is your instance? Then what is your edition, they will ask.
Yeah. Okay.
These are
Unlimited.
these are the things you need to remember. It is like fact check whether you are working or not. They test in this way. Okay, this is finished. Now, object ID, we know. And what is this account field name? What is this field name? What is this field name? This is the sequence, right? We are
Yeah.
coming from region to instance to. So where we can see these regions, where we can see all this information.
Under organization profile.
So I am on region details, instance details, where we can see about region.
Status.salesforce.com.
If you go here, you can search for any region. What is your instance ID?
210.
Just search it. You can see what is current status of this server.
It is available. So everything is good.
History we can see. History we can see 7 days, 3 days, 24 hours. If you want to see particular date, I have shown all these things. Don't know.
Yeah.
You remember the time. So maintenance, when is the release date, all those things. Now, if I want to see all servers, how many servers are there, just type NA. It will show all the servers. So you find the highest number, those many instances are there in that region. Same way for Europe region or Asia Pacific region. In the starting classes, we have discussed this.
Yeah.
Salesforce is all about functionality rather technical. If you understand all this functionality, technical is nothing. So what is field name now? If you want to access data at least level, it is field or not?
Yeah.
Record contains fields, right? Combination of fields is record.
Yeah.
If you enter multiple fields, combination of that fields become a record.
Yeah.
So every field contains external name and internal name or not?
Yeah.
That is, externally it is label name, internally API name. Even for object as well, we see external name, label name and internal name, right?
Yeah.
For object, we will see label name and
API name.
API. So this understanding is required just to get clarity, complete clarity on what we are working. So least data is, smallest data is field. So you need to have complete understanding of this. That is done. Next. While creating, we create how many? Application, we will create. Object, we create. Tab, we create. Field, we create. Lookup field also we create, right? We have created applications, right? Custom applications.
Yes. Yes.
We have
Yes.
created custom object. We have created custom tab. We have created custom field. We have created lookup field as well. So when we are creating these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we need to know what screens we are getting. While creating the application, we get these screens, right?
Yeah.
In the first screen, we enter application details. What is the application name? And what are the navigation items? And what is logo and description, right?
Yeah.
In the first screen, what we will get? Application name, description, and logo.
Logo.
Next, app options. However, it is there, we kept it in the same way. We have not changed anything. Utility items also, we have not changed anything. Navigation items we have added, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that
It is in
screen?
the
Like whenever we
Yeah.
are discussing that, if we are able to imagine that in front of our eyes, then we know that concept. Otherwise, we don't know. This is just simple logic to test our interview skills. So many people call me for interview guidance. I just tell them, if I am saying something, if it is coming in your imagination, that means you know about that, you will be able to express that. If it is not coming to your imagination, that means we don't know exactly perfectly about that. That time we cannot answer. That is only the interview preparation. That's why we have given in every video, we have given interview questions and assignments. If you practice it well, then you have to maintain a book for each and every question and answer. It is not like remembering, because we have to keep that in book. That is useful. By completing our session, we are going to write almost 3,000 questions and answers. We need to do this practice. For basic sessions, we have 300 questions to answer. So if you answer all those questions, your interview is done. Without anybody's help, you can crack your interview. And it will be easier to you to work after getting into job without any support from others. Then user profiles. Application is at what level?
Organization level.
Organization level. So now we have to give access at organization level, right?
Yeah.
Organization level, we will have only profiles, right?
Yeah.
That's why we are getting only profile screen. So whenever you are creating object, if you want to create only object, how many screens we will get? Can you imagine that? How many screens we will get?
Two.
To create an object.
Yeah, we'll get 2.
What are those 2? In first screen, what you will enter? In second screen, what you will enter?
In first screen, we'll enter the object details, object name, and if we click the launch tab, then it will ask for tab style.
So now I am asking only to create object. How many screens are there? I am not asking about tab.
One.
Only one screen, right? Lakshmi,
Yes. Yes.
Harshini, Hemant, Basan, Puneet. Only one screen we will get while creating.
One screen.
We'll have immediately save option. If you click on launch tab,
Then we will go.
then we will go to tab options.
Tab
So
style.
if to create a tab, how many screens we will get?
No.
Total 3. The details, profiles, and app screen.
This is at what level?
Object level.
Object.
Object or application level?
Application level.
When it is at application level, we have to give access at profile level
And application.
yeah,
application level.
application level.
So that's why we get these two screens. Here only it is at arg level. We have to give access at provide level. Now field is at what level?
Object level.
Object level.
So that time what screens we will get?
Profiles and page layout.
Yes. This is how many screens we will get? First one is to select,
Data type.
Data type.
then we will enter
The
details,
details.
The details.
then we will enter
And then
field level security.
Level
This is for
security.
profile, right?
Profile. Yes.
To which profiles we want to make this field available. Then page layouts.
Page layouts.
So whenever we create page layout, how many screens we will get?
One.
One or two?
New page layout. And actual page.
So one screen only we will get.
One only.
So you will get create new page layout
New
at the top and we will have page layout.
Page.
So here, like in the create new page layout, you have to select page layout or not. You have
Yeah,
to
we have to.
select
Yes.
page layout
Yes.
and
Yes.
enter new page layout name.
Yeah.
Then it will prompt to
Enter the name of
Enter
Power
name.
Page layout.
no. Here in the first screen, we have to select either existing page layout or
any other name.
none. Then you have to enter name of the page layout, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first screen. This is first screen. In the second screen, what we will get?
We have to create the sections and
Yeah.
details, everything.
So always visible control
Yeah.
page layout option will come, right? Then only we can create page layout.
Yeah.
So these two screens we will get. Can you imagine that, Lakshmi? Amma,
Yeah.
and all, everyone?
Yes.
Prasanna?
Yes.
Because you should get
Yeah.
the imagination. Then while creating lookup field means relationship or row up summary, right?
Yes.
To create relationship, how many screens we will get?
One data type and
So in the first screen, we have to select a field type, right? Which
Yeah.
relationship?
Data type.
which data type.
And in the second screen,
Object.
Object
Which
which
it
is
is
related.
related out.
you are going to create this lookup field on child object, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here
Yes.
you will go to child object, then you will select a field type, then you have to select the parent here.
Parent object. Yeah, parent object.
So here this lookup field is for whom? Name of the, enter the label and name for the lookup field. This
The
lookup
child
field is
object.
going to be on which object?
Going to be on the parent.
Child object.
It will be on child object, right?
Yes.
You can imagine that, right? You are getting, because this is very confusing. What we do is generally we'll just learn how to create a relationship or field. In the back end, we don't understand what is happening. The Salesforce is nothing. In 10 seconds, you can create application. In 10 seconds, you can create object or field. There is nothing to do much in Salesforce because they have given all the technical facility to us, made our work easy, developer work easy. But to crack interview, they will ask you how this is happening in the back end. So here, label and name for the lookup field, it will be on child object, right?
Yeah.
When it is on child object, here you have to enter name of which field?
Field label we have to enter.
So which means field label related to what?
Related to the parent object.
Related to parent object.
Yes, you are creating label on child
Label on child and
Related to parent.
related
Related
to.
to parent.
parent.
Parent only.
So here you have to enter parent record details, right? Parent record label and name.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here next one is this one is field
Field
level.
level security.
Field level security for which field?
For the
For
field from
child.
parent record.
Understand it. You might guess or you might understand and give answer, because understanding in giving answer is good. Now reference field means what? For which field we are
Reference.
reference field? It is related to parent record reference or child record.
Referring to
You are creating field for child or parent.
field for child.
Okay. Now that field is related to parent, right?
Parent.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that field level security you are setting for parent record, right?
Parent record.
Parent.
But that field is available on the child object. Are you
Child object.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So this lookup field should be available to all the profiles or not. That means what? Whatever the field we are creating here, for example, in lookup relationship, two relationship we have created. Because getting clarification on this is very important. This relationship in interview point of view and in certification point of view, these are very important. So we have created relationship between two. We have taken position object, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And other thing we have taken recruit.
Candidate. Yeah.
Then we have taken candidates.
Yeah.
Let me move this. Now here in lookup relationship, who is parent, who is child?
Position is parent.
Position
Candidate
is
is
the
child.
parent.
And recruiter is,
Child.
Child.
or position child or recruiter child? Who is child and who is
Position child, recruiter parent.
why?
One
One
recruiter
recruiter
can
can-
have many positions, right? Can allocate many.
It is correct, right?
Yes.
Position is child.
Position is child and recruiter is parent.
Parent.
So here in master detail,
Candidate is
Master
child and
detail.
position is parent.
so now where you create lookup field here,
On position object. Child object.
On child object. Position.
lookup field as on
Child object.
Position. Object.
it is on position. It is lookup field, right?
Yeah.
Lookup field on this.
Position.
Position.
So referencing field is on
Recruiter.
Recruiter parent.
so in master detail relationship,
We create on child candidate object.
Lookup field on
Candidate object.
Lookup field on child. So
here we will have.
Reference.
reference on position.
This is clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here now whenever you are giving field level security, so you are giving for lookup field, right?
Yes.
Or for reference field. What you will enter here? Name of lookup field. Name of lookup field is this reference field name, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Recruiter, right? Recruiter
Yeah.
you will give, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without
Yes,
confusion,
yes.
you understand.
Yes.
Here,
Position.
Position.
so you are giving this field name security, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
reference field name you are giving.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this recruiter have security at field level security for which profiles you are going to give. Here for position you are going to give. Lookup field name is what? Here in master detail, lookup field name is what is it? Lookup field name here.
Position.
Here position.
Here in
No,
lookup
in
lookup field name.
It's recruiter.
Recruiter, right?
Yeah.
yes.
No, just map it properly because we are spending this much time to make us understand. Here lookup field reference name is position, right?
Position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this position lookup field, we are setting field level security. Now when
Yeah.
you practice it today and try to see those screens, observe those, then you will understand. It will give automatically. It will load automatically for us. By default, these names will come. If you want to change, you can change. But same field names will come.
Yeah.
So this field name, if you are giving object name like this, it will give like this only. Position recruiter only it will show reference names.
Yeah.
And the page layout we will get. And what additional thing we will get?
Page layout and custom related related list page layout.
Why we need related list? Related list is shown on parent object or child object.
Parent object.
List
Parent
on
object.
Why on parent object?
Because one parent can have many child. So to see child object records, we need it on
For
parent.
example, if you go to recruiter, what position she is handling, we have to see, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, if you go to position, who are all the candidates applied for this position?
particular position.
Position.
This is done. Next, difference between standard and custom applications. So how many custom applications we can create in unlimited edition?
10.
Applications.
How many custom applications we can create in unlimited edition?
10.
Why 10? It is for developer edition or that governor limit?
Oh, it's for developer edition. Yeah.
For unlimited.
Unlimited number of applications we can create in limited edition.
Yes.
So we can increase memory space, right?
Yes.
But in developer edition, we can create only 10.
10 applications.
No limit. So standard applications are provided by Salesforce as part of CRM. That is common. We can see. What are the applications we get along with standard CRM?
Sales, service,
Service.
marketing.
Some other things are there. These are along with CRM. This is for custom. Now, how many standard objects they are providing? Salesforce, how many they are providing? How many standard objects they are providing?
Standard.
1100 plus they are providing,
Okay.
including in all the applications. So how many custom objects we can create in unlimited?
2000.
Once you verify this, how to verify this? Just go to Google and see.
Yes.
Custom
Oops.
objects.
In unlimited. Number of customers. The 3000 total.
See,
Yes, in unlimited you can
2000
2000.
custom objects. Okay. And you can install, you can create 2000.
Install 1000.
Total 3000. So how many standard fields we can create? How many standard fields are there available in each object? Either it may be custom or standard.
19 data.
How many custom fields, standard fields can an object?
5.
5, right?
Yeah, 5.
These are the right.
Yes, ID, name, owner.
So while creating the object, we need to create one standard field, right?
Yeah.
While creating custom object, we will
Yeah.
get option to create one standard field. What is that field?
Yeah, name or auto number.
Name or
Its type is text or auto number.
Yeah,
But
text or auto number.
what
Text
is
or auto
internal name of that field? The label name we can give.
Yeah.
Label name we can give, right? That is
Yeah.
like account name. If you are creating object with policy name we will give.
Policy name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it is for text field, right?
Yeah.
Now what I will do is I will change it to policy ID.
Yeah.
And
So we have to specify the format for it.
auto number I will select.
auto number.
Even though if I select like this, what is the API name? Internal name?
Name.
Clear, right? You have any doubt?
Yeah.
It's name
No.
only.
Yeah.
Every field have label name and API name.
API.
Every object have label name and API name.
Yeah.
Application also application name and developer name. We see in the first screen, right? Developer name.
Yeah.
Whenever you enter application name, if you click tab, immediately it will come with underscores if you give any spaces.
Yeah.
So for
Yes.
application name and developer name. For object, label name and
API.
API. For field as well, label name and API.
API name.
So you have to understand in this way. So if you give account name, account space name for custom object, what you will get? API name.
Account underscore. It
Underscore
doesn't
C.
include spaces.
Yeah. So for security reasons, we'll have internal name and external name. End users see only external names, label names.
Yes.
But as a developers and administrators, we can see both label name and API name, right?
Yes.
So how many standard fields we can, custom fields we can create?
Custom fields.
19.
You have asked, I think, Kamala one day. I said,
800, sir. Maybe.
what is the governor limit for custom fields?
800. Sir.
Yes. $800 we can. So what we can do through app launcher? This app launcher is for end user or for developer?
End user,
End user.
What they can do?
they can create.
They can
already.
view all the applications, create or delete it.
They can create records.
Yeah.
They can open the applications and they can create, edit, delete, undelete, view records.
Yes.
And app manager is for?
It's for managing the apps.
So what we
Like it
can
shows-
do? We can customize the application and we
Yes.
can create applications as well.
application. Yeah.
That is for developers.
Yeah.
What is the use of object manager and schema builder?
You can create objects and
Create
fields.
objects and fields.
By using both we can do. Which one is best?
Schema
Schema
builder.
builder is the best.
What are drawbacks of schema builder?
It doesn't include the tab, so we have to go to tab and create it.
If-
And it doesn't include the fields which are not mandatory.
Tab.
Only mandatory fields.
Drawbacks in schema builder. We cannot create tab.
Yeah.
And one more thing.
And it does not include the fields which are not mandatory. We have to add it through page layout.
Need to
Add
optional fields.
optional fields in page layout.
Through page layout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to add fields, which option you have to use, objects or field, when you go to schema builder? Where to click?
The
Field.
object.
No, you are going to create new object and fields.
Okay.
So where to click? Which option you have to use? You know,
Clear all object.
which option you have to click? Just think, you know that you have created. I'm on Tarshini, Basan, Puneet, Lakshmi. Amla. You have created it, right?
Yeah.
Which one you have to click? Are you able to imagine that screen?
Yes.
So what you are
yes.
seeing in that screen?
Under
First we need
elements, we have to,
You have to click elements, right?
yeah,
elements.
elements.
So all technology is visualization. If you can visualize in front of your eyes, then you are done. Technology is easy for you. Any technology you can easily grasp. You have to visualize it. That's it. You have to imagine how it is going on. Functionality you have to imagine. Technical is nothing. Anybody can do. If you have small logical thinking. So classic versus lightning. Two modes we have.
Yeah.
What we call in the classic tab.
Tabs and tab bar. In Lightning, navigation items and navigation bar.
We have normal look.
Yeah.
In classic. In lightning, we'll have rich look and feel. It is page-based framework, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is lightning page or component-based framework.
Component-based.
We use Visual Force here. Lightning or
Lightning or on web
or Lightning web components we use. Loading time is more for Visual Force. Loading time is less. Here we have low performance, there high performance. Okay, that is done. You are clear, right? Because whenever
Yes.
we are seeing, if you are very confident, then you are very good in cracking interview. Otherwise, you need to go through my videos. I have kept in the starting those video links. So now we will test ourselves. Relationships we have done, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You say yes and no for this. If records are available in child object, can we create lookup relationship? If records are available in
Yeah, we can create.
child object, can create relationship.
Yeah.
In lookup, it is allowed or not?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's loud.
Lakshmi, you are clear?
Yes.
We can create. In master detail relationship,
We cannot create directly. We have to create lookup and then populate the fields, then
no,
convert.
we cannot create here.
We cannot. Yeah.
If you want to do it,
We have to create lookup,
then
populate the field, and then convert it to
how
master
you
data.
will populate the field?
Using the data loader.
Yes. Here, if you want to establish, first map lookup, then
Convert the data type of lookup to master.
add lookup fields, right?
Yeah.
Through data loader or any integration tool or by using integration. Next, if we delete parent record, child records get deleted or not?
Yeah.
Where?
In lookup, it will not get deleted. In master detail, it will get deleted.
Which one is yes? In lookup?
No. Lookup,
No.
Master detail, yes.
It is not only answering me. You need to have clarification. Then only you are justifying.
Yeah.
If you have any doubts, then we will go and see. Anybody you can ask, because I will give clarification. And here, now I have one question. First, between standard objects, which relationship is available?
A parent as standard and child as custom.
No, I am asking now, so many standard
Both.
objects are available.
Okay.
When there are standard objects, Salesforce already done it for us, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lookup relation.
Did you see lookup relationship between standard objects?
Yes.
Did you see master relationship between any standard object?
No.
No.
Between standard object, we will have only lookup relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have only
Lookup relation.
Lookup relation.
no master detail.
Yeah.
Lookup field is mandatory in lookup relationship.
No.
No.
In master detail, it is mandatory.
Can we make lookup field optional?
In lookup, it is optional.
Can we do lookup field optional? Here in lookup relationship, can we do lookup field optional?
Yeah, it is optional.
Yes.
By default, it is optional. If you want to make it mandatory, we can make it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in master detail, can we make lookup field optional?
No.
No, it is mandatory. Mandatory.
So now you need to have one imagination. When you are creating master detail relationship on a child object which it contains records, that time first you will establish lookup relationship.
Yeah.
That time lookup field will have red mark or not, mandatory option or not. It will have mandatory or not.
No.
No.
No,
Will
right?
not have mandatory. No.
Whenever you, after uploading the records, lookup fields, you are going
Yeah.
to convert into master detail.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
you convert it into master detail, immediately what will happen for that lookup field?
Yeah, it will have a red mark.
Means it will become required.
Required. Yeah.
So we cannot make lookup field optional here.
Yeah.
Is reparenting is by default, reparenting is available in both
Yeah. For lookup, it is default.
Yeah.
For
For-
master,
for
we have to-
master detail?
it's not default. We have to select.
No, right? So here one more question. Reparenting option is available, that I have to write in the top. Lookup relationship reparenting option available or not?
Yes.
In
Yes.
master detail?
No.
Why no?
It is there, but we have to select.
We
It's
have
not-
we can do.
Yeah, we can do. It is not available by
By
default.
default, it is not available, but we can do.
Yeah.
Getting clear? Means
Yeah.
you, somebody said no. Please get clarification. So owner field is available for child record.
Yeah. Yeah. In lookup, it is yes.
In master detail?
It is no. So only parent record has the owner field.
Okay, Lakshmi, are you clear?
Yes. Yes.
Clear means you are able to visualize it.
Yes. I can visualize.
So everybody, Hemant, Basan, Puneet,
Yes, sir. Clear.
Harshini,
Yes.
So sharing and security features for child record inherited from parent.
In lookup, it is not inherited. In master detail, it is inherited.
So parent and child are independent.
Yes.
In lookup, it is yes.
Independent.
Master
Yes.
detail, no. They are dependent.
Roll up summary
Can be
In master
created
detail, we can
master
create.
detail.
Master.
in lookup.
No,
No.
we
No.
cannot.
Governor limits.
25 lookup and 2 master detail.
How many lookup fields we can create on an object?
25,
25.
25.
How many roll up summary we can create?
40,
Mhm.
How many lookup we can create?
oh, 40 lookup and 25 roll up summary.
How many master detail?
2, 2.
So governor limits for roll. How many roll up here we?
Roll up we cannot create for lookup.
So here you tell me.
We cannot create for lookup.
0,
Only
right?
for master detail, yeah.
Here
Master
how
detail, it
many?
is 40. 25.
Child records can be deleted.
Yes, in lookup,
Yeah.
In master detail,
we cannot delete.
No.
think one more time.
Yes.
Why can't we delete? Parent, if you delete,
Child.
Child will be deleted, but
child can be deleted in both places. Why not child? Why we can't delete child?
if we try to delete child record, it will say there is a parent associated with it and we cannot delete it, right?
You try it today.
Okay.
If you try to delete parent in lookup,
Okay.
when you make lookup field mandatory,
Mm-hmm.
when you make, if lookup field is mandatory, if you try to delete parent record, so what it will say in lookup relationship? In lookup relationship, if lookup field is mandatory, if you try to delete parent record, what it will say?
It will say child is associated with it.
Yes.
So
If you delete child, why it will say? Child is independent record, right?
okay.
Yes.
Independent in the sense you can delete child.
Okay. Yeah, but in master detail, it is dependent on parent, right?
It is depending on the parent,
Yeah.
but where you are giving that lookup field, you are giving lookup field for child, right?
Child, yeah.
If parent is not there, you cannot create child record.
Yeah.
If you delete that child record, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Now,
Okay.
two candidates are applying for the job for
Okay.
Salesforce administrator position.
Okay.
One person want to withdraw application. You don't
Okay.
want him in your database.
Mhm.
You should allow,
Okay, so-
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So here, based on the client's your requirement. For example, your client has very less memory space.
Okay.
That time, what he will do, he will create master detail relationship because
Mhm.
he wanted to delete child records.
Okay.
If he has more space, he will create lookup relationship and he will make lookup field mandatory.
Okay.
No.
Clear?
Okay.
Oh, child is depending on parent, but if you want to delete, you can delete. Parent, you can
Oh.
delete in the lookup.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. Here I am applying not applicable. NA I am writing.
Okay.
So here, how many relationships you can create?
40 lookups and 2 master data.
Standard object can be used as parent.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is
Yes.
always fair.
Lookup for lookup. And for master detail,
Yes. For master detail,
yes or no?
it cannot have.
Why? If you
Yeah,
want,
it can have. It
if
can
you
have.
want to create master detail relationship for standard object,
Yeah.
standard
Yeah,
object
child should-
always should be parent.
Parent, yeah.
Remember
Child-
this. That is functionality
Okay.
of Salesforce.
Okay.
Now, standard object can be used as child
No.
Mm,
in lookup.
No.
no.
Once think,
It should only be custom object.
between account and contact, who is child, who is parent?
Account is parent and contact is child.
Here standard object is child or not?
Yes, yes, we can.
It is between two standard objects, right?
Yes, yeah, it's
Yeah.
between
Okay.
two stand. Between two. Okay.
Here S. Can you create master detail relationship between two standard objects?
No.
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 We look up.
Only lookup. It is
Yeah.
functionality, that's it.
Yes.
In other batch, somebody was, for 2 days they were arguing. I said, I will tell in the last. They were telling what are the different reasons. Okay, I said, okay, we will see at the last. At the end, I said it is not possible. Because we have to probe in a situation where it is required. For everything, if you probe, you will be stuck at that point only. So custom object can be used as both parent and child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here also,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
custom object is parent, standard object is child.
No.
Is it possible? This one
No, because
No.
the standard
Standard
object
should be parent always.
in lookup.
parent.
In lookup,
No. In look.
this one for sure. No, master.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What about lookup?
One. Contact. and
So what we will do now? See, allowing or not?
Yeah.
Allowing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it showing master detail relationship?
No.
No, it is showing
Lookup.
only
It is showing only
lookup.
column summary
relation.
and lookup, right? You can
Yeah.
create.
Yeah. Yes.
So these 16 clarifications you need to have, because it is very much important in interview and in certification. They will ask these questions. So in roll-up summary, how many options are available?
4 options.
This is
Column
applied
summary.
on.
Full record.
This is applied on.
Fields. Specific field. Field.
Field.
This is also field.
It's also.
So how to create template? The governor limits we have already seen. We can create on master detail relationship only, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And like governor limit is
25.
25.
so. Then next, how many types of email templates we have?
Static and dynamic.
Static means it will have only
Plain text.
text.
Yeah.
Dynamic means we can use made fields.
Yeah. Merge.
We have to use in this format.
Yeah.
We have to use. We can use, for example, dear, and you can use this syntax.
Okay.
Customer
__ C dot.
it is standard object, custom object. Dot
Yeah. Field name.
thank you. What to use here now?
User dot name. Braces. Curly braces. Exclamation mark. User dot name.
User is standard, right?
Standard object. Yeah.
Yeah.
First name or something. First name, right?
Yeah. First name. First name is only first name. Name gives the full name.
So these are the different types of email templates. Text, HTML, custom. We have created letter text with static, dynamic also we have used. We have created letter. So this is all for today. This is all about interview, because you need to be very perfect. You just verify it. If you have any doubts, and you have so many questions and assignments in video description, you have to take those questions into Word document and fill your answer, send it to me. It takes 5 to 6 hours time to write answers for those. That means your preparation is done. And assignments are there, navigation are there. Go to these YouTube links. Okay.
Okay.
And do that, because it is very important.